One tool is basically everywhere in startups, the other is backed by Adobe. But which one should you actually learn? Honestly, it depends on what you're aiming for. Figma's amazing if you want live collaboration, fast iteration, and cloud-based access. XD. It's super solid if you're deep in the Adobe ecosystem or like really polished integrations. UI/UX is huge right now, remote teams are everywhere, and your choice of tool can actually save or waste a ton of time. Today, we're breaking down collaboration, plugins, prototyping, performance, pricing, and industry adoption so you can decide for yourself. So let's get started. So let's talk collaboration first because honestly, this is where Figma crushes it. You've got multiple people in the same file, live cursors moving around, comments popping up, feedback instantly visible. It's kind of addictive. You're literally watching your team build a design together in real time. And the crazy part, no installs, it's in your browser. XD does have co-editing now, and it's better than a few years ago. But, there's a slight delay sometimes. You might have to refresh or wait for syncing. Not a huge deal, but you feel it if your team is editing fast. Honestly, for startups or remote teams, Figma is almost unbeatable right now. If you've got a team spread across 3 continents, it just works. XD is okay, but it doesn't quite have that instant, collaborative magic. Alright, next up is plugins. Figma's plugin library is insane. Icons, stock photos, charts, accessibility tools. Most of them are free, most are easy to install, and honestly, sometimes I spend more time exploring plugins than actually designing. Not kidding. Adobe XD has plugins too, and they've improved a lot in 2026. They're especially nice if you're already using Photoshop or Illustrator. But the thing is, Figma's ecosystem feels way more community-driven. People are constantly making little tools to speed up workflow or add fun features. It's like a playground for designers. Here's the thing, you can customize Figma almost endlessly. XD, you can too, but it's just not as playful or fast to experiment with. Prototyping is where it gets interesting. Figma has auto layout, interactive components, smart animations. It's all built to be collaborative. You can literally hand off a working prototype to a client or developer without leaving the browser. QR code, tap, done. XD has some cool stuff too, micro interactions, motion paths, voice triggers, all that. If you're deep in the Adobe ecosystem, it can feel supernatural. But here's the kicker, Figma just lets you move faster. You're not constantly saving, exporting, or worrying about versions. It's all live. Honestly, both can create beautiful prototypes. But if speed, iteration, and team feedback matter, Figma's slightly ahead. It just feels lighter and faster in day-to-day use. Performance, okay, this is something people sleep on. Figma runs in the browser, but it's surprisingly fast. Huge files, tons of pages, multiple designers working at once. No sweat, it rarely lags. XD is desktop-based and handles large projects well, but sometimes cloud syncing or opening huge libraries can slow things down. On older machines, XD might feel snappier in some cases, but you miss out on that live collaboration magic we just talked about. Honestly, for modern laptops and cloud-first workflows, Figma feels more future-proof in 2026. Pricing, let's get real. Figma has a free tier that's actually very generous. 3 projects, unlimited collaborators, most core features. It's enough to get started. Paid tiers are affordable and worth it for pro teams. Are you ready to spend some money on it? Adobe XD. Subscription only, still tied to Creative Cloud in 2026. If you already use Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects. Sure, it makes sense. But if you only want a UI/UX tool, the cost adds up. So, freelancers or small teams on a budget? Figma. Existing Adobe users? XD works fine. Honestly, I've seen people start with XD, realize they need better collaboration, and switch to Figma. It's not uncommon. Industry adoption is fascinating. Startups, SaaS companies, and product teams are all in on Figma. Job listings now often ask for Figma first. Teams love it for collaboration and dev handoff. XD still has a strong presence, especially in agencies or studios already deep in Adobe products. It's familiar, polished, and works seamlessly with Photoshop/Illustrator. But if we're talking growth and career opportunities in 2026, Figma is winning hands down. Even if you start learning XD first, adding Figma makes you way more versatile and opens doors in startups, product design, and remote teams. For team collaboration, it's Figma. Instant, browser-based, seamless. For Adobe ecosystem users, XD integrates naturally if you're already in Adobe apps. For career growth, Figma currently stronger, more startups and product teams are hiring it. Honestly, knowing both is ideal. Figma gives speed and collaboration. XD gives polish and Adobe integration. Learn both, and you'll be unstoppable. Don't stress if you can't master both at once. Start with the one that fits your workflow, then add the other later. And that's it. Figma versus Adobe XD, both are fantastic tools, but depending on your workflow, one might make more sense. Are you leaning toward Figma for fast, collaborative design or XD for Adobe integration? Drop it in the comments, I want to know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more UI/UX tool breakdowns. And seriously, just start experimenting. Try a small project in each and see which feels better. That's the fastest way to really figure it out. All right, go design, iterate, and let's crush UI/UX in 2026.